Have you ever felt like things just aren't going your way? That no matter what you do, bad luck seems to follow you? According to Buddhist teachings, certain habits, mindsets, and behaviors can actually attract negative energy and misfortune into your life. But the good news is, by becoming aware of these habits and making mindful changes, you can shift your energy and start attracting positivity, peace, and even prosperity. In today's video, we'll uncover the 8 habits that attract bad luck according to Buddhism and what you can do to transform them. These aren't just random behaviors. They're rooted in deeper spiritual principles. If you stay until the end, you'll learn how small changes in your daily life can lead to big improvements in your luck, well-being, and happiness. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights into ancient wisdom and spiritual growth. Now, let's dive into these habits and start making positive changes together. The first habit that attracts bad luck, according to Buddhist teachings, is neglecting mindfulness. In Buddhism, mindfulness, or sati, is the practice of being fully aware and present in the moment. When we fail to cultivate mindfulness, we are more likely to make poor decisions, act impulsively, and allow negativity to cloud our minds. Buddhist wisdom teaches that ignorance is the root of all suffering, and mindfulness is the antidote to ignorance. Without mindfulness, we are like a ship lost at sea, blown around by the winds of external circumstances. This lack of awareness opens the door for bad luck to enter our lives because we are not in control of our thoughts, actions, or reactions. By practicing mindfulness, you can start to notice patterns of negativity and make conscious decisions that lead to positive outcomes. It's like shining a light in the darkness, allowing you to see the path ahead clearly. Buddhist insight. Incorporate daily meditation into your routine to develop greater mindfulness. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference in helping you stay present and aware, reducing the likelihood of making mistakes that lead to misfortune. In Buddhism, attachment, or upadana, is one of the primary causes of suffering. When we cling too tightly to material possessions, people, or outcomes, we create suffering for ourselves. This habit of attachment can also attract bad luck, as it leads to dissatisfaction, frustration, and a sense of loss when things don't go our way. Imagine holding on to a rope too tightly. It starts to burn your hands. The more you cling, the more pain you feel. The same is true in life. When we become overly attached to things outside of our control, we suffer, and this negative energy can manifest as bad luck. The key to overcoming attachment is to practice detachment, or vairagya, which doesn't mean becoming indifferent or uncaring. Instead, it means allowing things to come and go without becoming overly attached to their presence or absence. This creates space for peace and allows positive energy to flow into your life. Buddhist insight. Reflect on areas in your life where you are overly attached, whether it's to material things, relationships, or specific outcomes. Practice letting go and accepting impermanence, knowing that peace comes from within, not from external circumstances. The third habit that attracts bad luck, according to Buddhist teachings, is speaking with harm. In Buddhism, right speech is one of the steps in the Noble Eightfold Path. This principle teaches us to use our words mindfully and compassionately, avoiding lies, gossip, harsh words, and divisive speech. Our words carry energy, and when we speak negatively or harmfully, we not only hurt others, but also attract negative energy into our own lives. Words have the power to create or destroy, and when we use them carelessly, we may unknowingly invite bad luck. The habit of negative speech creates a cycle of negativity that can come back to us in unexpected ways. By practicing right speech, you can break this cycle and start attracting more positive, peaceful energy into your life. Buddhist insight. Before speaking, ask yourself if what you're about to say is true, kind, and necessary. By choosing your words carefully, you can cultivate good karma and attract positive energy rather than bad luck. Anger and resentment are powerful emotions that can attract bad luck and misfortune. In Buddhist teachings, anger is considered one of the 3 poisons, along with greed and ignorance, that lead to suffering. When we allow anger to control us, it clouds our judgment, causes us to act impulsively, and creates negative energy within and around us. Buddhist wisdom teaches that holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot coal, intending to throw it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. Anger not only harms your relationships and well-being, but also attracts negative energy that manifests as bad luck. The antidote to anger is metta, or loving kindness. By cultivating compassion for yourself and others, you can begin to release anger and resentment, creating space for peace and positive energy to flow into your life. Buddhist insight: practice loving kindness meditation to release anger and cultivate compassion. This practice not only benefits your own well-being, but also creates a ripple effect of positive energy that attracts good fortune. Karma, or the law of cause and effect, is one of the central teachings in Buddhism. Every action we take, whether positive or negative, has consequences that ripple out into the universe and eventually come back to us. Ignoring the law of karma is a habit that can attract bad luck because it leads us to act carelessly, without considering the consequences of our actions. When we act with selfishness, greed, or malice, we create negative karma, which can manifest as bad luck or misfortune in the future. On the other hand, when we act with kindness, generosity, and compassion, we create positive karma that leads to good fortune. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that we are the creators of our own destiny. By being mindful of your actions and their consequences, you can take control of your karma and attract positive outcomes in your life. Buddhist insight: reflect on your daily actions and ask yourself whether they are creating positive or negative karma. By making small changes to align your actions with kindness and compassion, you can start creating the conditions for good luck to flow into your life. Greed, or lobha, is another one of the 3 poisons in Buddhism that lead to suffering and misfortune. When we live with greed, we are never satisfied with what we have. We are constantly chasing more money, more possessions, more status, believing that external things will bring us happiness. But according to Buddhist wisdom, the more we chase after material wealth, the more we invite dissatisfaction and bad luck into our lives. Greed blinds us to the abundance that already exists and creates a sense of lack, even when we have more than enough. The path to breaking the habit of greed is through practicing gratitude and contentment, or santosha. When we focus on appreciating what we already have, we shift our energy from lack to abundance, and the universe responds by bringing more good fortune into our lives. Buddhist insight: take time each day to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small. By cultivating gratitude, you can break free from the cycle of greed and start attracting positive energy and abundance. Disharmony in relationships, work, or life in general can attract bad luck because it creates conflict and negative energy. In Buddhism, the principle of right livelihood encourages us to live in harmony with ourselves, others, and the world around us. When we go against this principle, by engaging in harmful work, toxic relationships, or unethical behavior, we create discord that attracts misfortune. Living in disharmony also means resisting the natural flow of life. In Buddhist teachings, the concept of anicca refers to the impermanence of all things. When we resist change or try to control the uncontrollable, we create tension and suffering. The key to overcoming disharmony is to embrace acceptance and flexibility. By aligning yourself with the flow of life and cultivating harmony in your relationships and actions, you can create the conditions for good fortune to enter your life. Buddhist insight: reflect on areas of your life where you are experiencing disharmony and ask yourself how you can bring more peace and balance to these situations. By practicing acceptance and mindfulness, you can start to attract positive energy and luck. Generosity, or dana, is one of the core virtues in Buddhism. When we give freely and without attachment, we create a flow of abundance that comes back to us in unexpected ways. However, when we fail to practice generosity, whether out of fear, greed, or selfishness, we block this flow of abundance and attract bad luck. Buddhist wisdom teaches that the universe operates on the principle of reciprocity. What we give, we receive. When we hold on to things too tightly or refuse to share our blessings, we create a sense of lack that attracts more lack into our lives. The practice of generosity not only benefits others, but also opens the door for positive energy and good fortune to flow back to you. By giving with an open heart, you create the conditions for abundance to enter your life. Buddhist insight. Practice generosity in your daily life, whether it's through giving your time, resources, or kindness to others. By cultivating a spirit of giving, you can attract positive karma and good fortune into your life. In Buddhism, luck is not something that happens to us randomly. It is something we create through our thoughts, actions, and habits. By becoming aware of these 8 habits that attract bad luck and making mindful changes, you can start to shift your energy and attract more positivity, peace, and prosperity into your life. Remember, it's not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about practicing mindfulness, kindness, and compassion, and aligning your actions with your higher self. As you do so, you'll begin to notice the shift in your life. The bad luck will fade, and in its place, you'll find peace, happiness, and good fortune. Join the conversation. Share your experiences. Have you noticed any of these habits in your own life? How have you worked to overcome them and attract more positive energy? Let us know in the comments below. Your experiences and insights can inspire others on their own journey of transformation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more content about ancient wisdom, spiritual growth, and the keys to living a life of abundance. Until next time, may your journey be filled with peace, wisdom, and prosperity.